decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week and...
The guys. Well,
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating...
I shall explain everything when the time is right.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor?
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding.
So upset about Triss you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a Yes, I know. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding.
Agreed.
Splendid.
Fine.
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert.
All right, I'll talk to them.
Yes. As you saw, my megascope, I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances.
Who you plan to contact?
No secret at all.
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage, as the name suggests.
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not-so-sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. Potesta.
Yet it's ever so... Spare me your juvenile wit. Ah. Thank you, Geralt.
Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
So, Jennifer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick.
Ah, there you are. Disturbances. What's in... No wonder the mega...
I can do...
Yes, How goes it? Thought so.
All done. Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Found some of Berengar's notes. From what I made out, he was trying to
Advising, at best. Boy never managed to forge the blade, but would never let me at the anvil. Just pestered.
What do you mean?
Berengar set out to hunt a chort. The fiend had made its lair in the valley past the keep. Don't know what. At any rate, the chort turned out to be strong. Too strong. Berengar had to turn
I know the rest of the story.
Look. Like that? Pretty, isn't it?
Thank you.
Dimeridium bombs.
I suppose...
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Enough.
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just...
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave.
Didn't you just say you
Stop twisting my...
Kedmil, Yennefer,
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against...
I see.
Vafel Elen, Ked...
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, En Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the White Frost.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. The Elder Blood can init...
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning. Geralt?
Found something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? If so, you've changed your style a bit.
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that.
It's as you said. I've...
So,
Yes.
mean to
That I regret we didn't try that.
think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Ever think about...
At times, I'm amazed we so...
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got...
When the hunt had you. Hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your...
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. What did Eredin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you.
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eredin believed Ciri would... Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and he promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did, and if any man had the power and... Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Why didn't you look for me after you...
I assumed you would recover...
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eredin would never have let you go. He'd erased my... And there were your Witcher mutation.
Still can't get...
What?
Thanks, Yen. See you later. What's this?
No. Boo.
For my...
Actually, more like my... Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylak...
Realize that monstrosity.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of some...
I call him like I see him.
Irritating, you mean?
Thought you liked people with bitchy...
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about...
Don't sound too thrilled.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than...
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with...
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... This way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Nice shot. Well, well. Color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zeracania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it!
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied its...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail. Water hag.
Great. Last thing we needed. All right. Cave in. Gotta sail across the pond. Go through the...
Doesn't seem like such...
No. Still gives me the shivers, though.
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting...
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat.